Alright, let's look at the homework 8, problem number 8. Alright, so we want to rewrite this quadratic function in vertex form. Alright, so let's do that. Alright, so first thing is I'm going to factor out the leading coefficient, -3, from the first two terms. So you have x squared, and if you pull -3 from -6x, you're going to get the plus 2x. Right? Then I'm going to give a little bit of room and put the constant term plus 2 right at the end. Right? Then we want to figure out what would be the third term to complete the square. Alright, it's just a half of this number and squared. So half of 2 is 1, 1 squared would be 1. So I'm going to put plus 1 and a minus 1 so we don't change anything. Alright, so then I'm going to keep the first three terms in the parentheses, so together. So x squared plus 2x plus 1. Then I'm going to distribute this -3 to the leftover term, which is -1. So -3 times -1 would be +3, and you have plus 2. Right? So we can write it as -3 is already there. Right? It's always x, and 1/2 of that number would be plus 1 squared, and 3 plus 2 is 5. Right? So this is the vertex form. Alright, let's type it in. Alright, so you have -3 and x plus 1 squared and plus 5. Alright, so let's check the answer. Alright, got that. And the y-intercept is easy to find. Plug in x equals 0 here, so it's going to be 2. So we have 2 there. So not much work required. Alright, we got that. And x-intercept. So x-intercept requires a little bit of work. So we're going to set this guy equal to 0. Alright, then I'm going to say subtract 5. So we have -3. Quantity x plus 1 squared is equal to -5. Right? Then I'm going to divide through by -3 to get x plus 1 squared is equal to 5/3. Right? Then I'm going to take the square root. So you have x plus 1. Right? So it's going to be plus or minus square root of 5/3. And then last step would be subtract 1 so that the x is all by itself. So plus or minus square root of 5/3. Alright, minus 1. Alright, let's get these values. I'm going to bring a calculator out. Alright, so we want to come up with, let's say, negative square root of 5/3, and minus 1. Minus 1. Right, so hit enter. Right, it came out to be -2.29. So I'm going to type that one in. Right, so it's going to be -2.29. Right, how about the other one? Right, I'm going to put square root of 5 divided by 3. And then subtract 1, right? And hit enter. Came out to be 0.29, right? So I'm gonna put that in there, right? 0.29, right? Let's check the answer. Right, got that. Alright, so we want to know the vertex, and the vertex form is right, x plus 1, so it's going to be x coordinate is -1. Alright, and at the end we have plus 5, so it's going to be comma 5. Alright, check the answer. Alright, we got that. Alright, so since leading coefficient is negative, which means that the parabola is facing down, so it's going to have a maximum value. Alright, so let's check the answer. Alright, we got that. And a maximum value is since it happens at the vertex, y coordinate is 5, so maximum value is 5. Alright, check the answer. Alright, and the range is going to be, since maximum value is 5, so range is going to be starting from negative infinity, then ends at 5 because that's the maximum value. Alright, check the answer. Alright, got that. Alright, that's it. I hope that this was clear.